Okay, y'all. I dreaded wanting to make this video. Didn't really want to make it because, man, WWE just sucks all around. It just sucks all around. Saturday night main event was okay. Probably because it was like 2 hours, maybe like an hour 30 plus 30-minute commercials, if that. So it was kind of short, fast, got to the point. You know, it was better than a Raw or a SmackDown. I mean, it was just kind of short and sweet, but for the most part, it's like a 5 out of 10. And that's mainly because they ain't got no stories like talking about. But you had Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu. Of course, they can't do a match. They have to do this 50-50 booking, and they have a brawl. The brawl, I mean, we see brawl so much that this doesn't even matter. They had some neat spots. It wasn't anything like, oh my goodness, they really going at it. Like, it's just, the fighting just looks not believable. This isn't Mankind and The Rock had they brawl. Isn't Undertaker, Mankind, Boiler Room. Isn't Stone Cold and Booker T in a grocery store.
Hey, come back, James.
It's just little fake punches, little kicks. It just doesn't make sense. And man, it's just not right. And what Stone Cold said about it just not looking believable, he is 100% correct. But you had to have Drew McIntyre come in,
hey, give me a call.
even it out. He knocks Fatu out, knocks Cody Rhodes. Well, he puts both of them through a table, pretty much. And then it's over with. Next, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. This was actually an okay match. I wish this would have been more of a good PLE match because Roxanne and Liv, they're good. Io and Rhea Ripley, I mean, they're good. But there's no story. And that's why no one cared. It's... Man, I don't even know what to say with WWE no more. I mean, this match could have been a 10 out of 10 if it would have actually had a story behind it. That's really what is missing. That's really all that it's missing. It's just a story. Then you had AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Okay match. I mean, that's the most that this was. Like I said, there's no story behind it. This could have been a New Japan style match that they were trying to do. But it just had zero story behind it. I mean, we could have got at least some build up to it. Something. Give us 2 weeks worth of build up at least. 2 SmackDowns or something to build it. I mean, they didn't give it anything. And if AJ Styles retires after the Rumble, that's a damn shame. Because we could have at least gotten a AJ Styles versus R-Truth type build-up feud. And they could have even done that on TNA. AJ Styles really should not retire in WWE. He really should retire in TNA. AJ Styles should have a feud with R-Truth in TNA. And it doesn't even have to be this "I hate you" feud. I mean, it could have been just a little build up or something. But AJ Styles versus Shinsuke should have been good, but underwhelming, no story. You know, it was lackluster. The only sort of okay match was the Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, Trick Williams, and Randy Orton. Surprisingly, you know, they had to do this. And it backed them in the corner because Sami Zayn has to come on top in Saudi Arabia some kind of way. Now with, you know, I always thought Sami Zayn was winning the Rumble. But I guess they can't get there with Sami Zayn like that. So they're going to give the Rumble to someone else, which is shocking. It is very shocking. So is it going to be Cody? Is it going to be Roman? You know, I don't think it's going to be Drew McIntyre. It'll be crazy if Drew McIntyre drops this belt to Sammy at Royal Rumble, which, you know, WWE is pulling a fast one on me because we all know the best thing to do would probably have had Sammy win the Royal Rumble because they were building Sami Zayn up to be champion. If Sami Zayn would have won the Rumble in Saudi Arabia, boom, you give Saudi Arabia what they wanted. He wins at Royal Rumble. I mean, and you're going back to Vegas again, so that's bullshit. So if you wanted to let Sami Zayn win the title, it's better to do it in bullshit ass Las Vegas or bullshit ass Saudi Arabia for 43. But if y'all know the number 42, I already got that video out there. Who will Sami Zayn face? It's not going to be Trick Williams. It's not going to be Montez Ford. It's not going to be like a Jey Uso or, hell, not going to be no damn Javon Evans. So, hey, it might not be Sammy. Drew might hold that title. But if Sami Zayn wins, if Sami Zayn beats Drew, he's WWE champion. That means Roman or Cody or Randy would come after that. If you keep the belt on Drew, then you can get like a Roman or a Cody versus Drew. But they back themselves up in a corner. Because Seth Rollins has to come back. So are you going to do a Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn for the title? Are you going to do Seth Rollins versus Drew for the title? You know, and then you still have Elimination Chamber too. So even if you get a Obafemi, you know, if Obafemi just happens to get Elimination Chamber or wins the Rumble, I doubt that. But what you're going to have a Obafemi versus CM Punk, Obafemi versus Drew, like Obafemi versus Cody, like best thing to do, put the belt on Sami Zayn. You have to. Because we already saw Cody versus Drew. We saw that feud already. Too many times. We saw it. You know, even if you get a Brock Lesnar versus Sami Zayn, I'll watch it. But we know Sammy's not winning that. So they kind of backed themselves in the corner by not letting Randy win this match. Honestly, Randy or Trick could have won this match and it would have been a better story. Because I would have rather have a Randy and Drew at the Royal Rumble than Sami Zayn not winning the Rumble. Sami Zayn should have let Sami Zayn win the Rumble. You could have let Roman either do something else or let Roman win Elimination Chamber. You know, Roman, you don't want to come to work? Okay, work this Elimination Chamber. Like, sell some tickets. That's what you're here for. You know, Brock and Roman, you know, get in that Elimination Chamber. You know, that's what it should be. And we know we're going to get Seth back again. Some kind of way, get that belt off Punk, put it on Braun Breaker, and let Seth and Braun feud it out. You know, that's what we all want to see anyway. But I don't know, Saturday Night Main Events it was just underwhelming garbage that we've been getting anyway. So no one should be surprised, you know. Like, comment, subscribe, rate what y'all think the Royal Rumble's gonna be. We still got, today is Monday, garbage dog water Raw. Then you're gonna have a garbage dog water SmackDown. So just put y'all thoughts in the comments.